Thanks for inviting us in tonight. President Biden right now is turning his focus to new threats against the U.S. after withdrawing from Afghanistan. This comes as the work continues to evacuate American citizens and translators who are left behind, some of whom are now hiding from the Taliban. Now, for the thousands of Afghan evacuees who made it out of the country, the work now begins to find them temporary housing, including here in Indiana. Camp Atterbury near Edinburgh will soon house thousands of Afghan evacuees in need. Tonight, there are lots of questions about the coming days. Who are the people coming here? How long will they stay? And where will they go next? Tonight, our Emily Longnecker kicks off our big story with what we know for certain.
These are people who have just fled their homes. Men, women, children, some of them who have worked as translators supporting American troops in Afghanistan for the past 20 years. Now this country is helping them and their families find a new life, starting here at Camp Atterbury.
From their homeland, now under Taliban control, to a military base in south central Indiana, thousands of Afghan evacuees are set to arrive any day now at Camp Atterbury. It's their first stop to a fresh start in America. Just how long that stop will be, though, is unknown, according to a senior administration official who briefed reporters Tuesday afternoon. Evacuees will be working with resettlement organizations to determine where they'll go next. 50,000 Afghans will be spread out over 7 military bases after one of the biggest airlifts out of a country in United States history. When evacuees get to Camp Atterbury, they'll have a full health screening and get assessed for employment opportunities, along with getting authorized to work in the U.S. So who are the evacuees? Well, many of them are Afghanis who worked with American troops and are special immigrant visa applicants, along with their families, and other Afghanis considered vulnerable had they stayed in Afghanistan. Before arriving in the United States, the evacuees were tested for COVID, offered the vaccine, and underwent what a senior administration official called robust security processing. Governor Eric Holcomb is set to give an update Wednesday morning about the evacuees' arrival in Indiana, but said in a statement, quote, "As Hoosiers, we are proud to do our part and provide a temporary home for Afghan evacuees who have supported this nation. Now this nation will have a chance to support them."
Camp Atterbury has been used for a lot of things over the years, especially during wartime. Tonight, our Madison Stacy gives us a glimpse back at that facility's history over the decades.
Camp Atterbury is a military training post near Edinburgh. In the aftermath of Pearl Harbor, the camp was a place where troops prepared for combat. For 3 years, it also served as an internment camp for Axis prisoners of war, just one of 9 total camps that did so across Indiana. The camp's status as a military training center was deactivated and then reactivated as needed after World War II, providing support for both the Indiana National Guard and U.S. military forces over the years. After 9/11, regular and reserve forces trained there once again. For years, it often marked the last stop stateside for U.S. soldiers who were headed to conflict in places like Iraq, Afghanistan, and Kosovo. It's here where Afghan evacuees will be housed in the coming weeks, and you can learn much more about the history of the camp at WTHR.com.
Again, Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb will give us an update tomorrow on the plans to house Afghan evacuees at Camp Atterbury. That starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll bring you updates on air and online.